All throughout humanity, we've asked one simple question. Is Mike Myers from Cat in the Hat actually good or not? I don't know. Okay, so to explain this video, I was looking for images of characters, and I stumbled across this fan wiki called the Base Breaking Characters Wiki, and I was like, huh, those are two of my favorite characters right next to each other. This is a video now, I guess. If you don't know what a base breaking character is, it is a character that is, well, it's controversial. Like, some people love the character, other people hate the character. And this wiki apparently compiles all of them, or a good majority of them. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see if it's good or not. Like, obviously, it's a fandom wiki. We all know fandom is always trustworthy. Nothing bad has happened with fandom. I guess I'm gonna just, not scripted. This is literally just me. I did not look at any of these pages, by the way. I saw the one page of the character that I was looking for the image for. I forgot who it was because it was a while ago, and I see everyone in the background in the on the home page. Very interesting selection of characters. Splinter Rosalina, of course, two of my favorite characters. So honestly, that struck me. Purple Guy, Light Yagami, Scar, Big the Cat. Weird to see Griffith and Mabel Pine next to each other. I think that's Bella Swan from Twilight. Shadow was there. Rainbow Dash, I assume that's Rainbow Dash. Bakugo, Natsu, Danganronpa Fricker, as I said, the Cat in the Hat. The Coachman, weird pick. Captain Marvel, whoever this guy is, Sakura, and Brian Griffin and Sally Acorn. I'm gonna go like in order of names, but I'll probably like dive into like the pages thing. I don't know. Play by ear. I don't know. This is a wild video concept. Let's just get into it. This one confuses me. Right at the top. Who the frick hates Otto? What? People don't like Otto? From WALL-E? I thought he was like a really cool villain. I'm reading some of the things I have about him. People sound a bland villain. Then could have worked. No. Like, I think a major part of WALL-E as a movie is that it's about how robotics can't help but also hurt us, and it's good to have like a solid villain there. Yeah, he's bland, but he's supposed to be. Like, I think he's like intentionally made to be like a one-note character because it shows how humanity is sometimes stuck in the past, how it will not change, how he's literally rooted to the ship. I think Otto's a great villain for what he is. You know, let's just look at all the Disney characters they have. Not everyone has a page. If they don't have a page, I'm not even gonna bother because we'd be here forever. Oh, frick, most of these have pages though, so I'm gonna have to. Who the frick hates Cosworth? What? Are we just making up people who don't like I get like every single character is gonna have a fan and a hater. That's just how characters work. But like, to be base breaking, I feel like you would have to like really have that like pull. It was like the vocal hatred and vocal love. I'm sure we'll get to them soon because I don't know who's on these wikis. Prince Bubblegum, great example, because people adore her. She brings a lot of interesting lore. She's a very dynamic character who changes a lot. Of course, the relationship with Bubblegum is like the main thing people remember about the show nowadays. But also, she's very manipulative. She does a lot of fricked up, messed up things and doesn't get called out for all of them. So I've seen a lot of people say that she's the best character. She's the reason they watch the show. And people say she's the worst character. People say she's the reason they hate the show. So on and so forth. Like, that's what I think of when I think about base-breaking character, not one or two people have said they're annoying. But let's just go over the Disney ones very quickly. Snow White. I mean, I get this one. I understand this one. She did start the Disney Princess line. Disney Princess is, of course, very iconic. But also, she's, you know, very unimportant to the movie. But she's the first Disney princess. I'll give her a pass. She's fine for what she is. You can't compare her to, like, modern standards. Jock and Gus. Sure. I don't care about them. Peter Pan. I think it's funny that Peter Pan has like kind of taken on the like, everyone knows that the original like book versions is kind of a god-awful scummy person, and I think that's kind of affected the Disney version. I think he's fine. I think Disney version's fine. Definitely not as evil as the book version or some of the other versions. Yeah, he's immature because he's the boy who never grew up, but he's fine. He's fine. Frick, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, the most nothing Disney princess of all time. Yeah, I know I kind of said the thing about Snow White, you have to judge them based on the time, but even then, You could give her a personality at least. She does nothing in the movie. Boring. Boring. Lame. Stinky. Dumb. Stupid. Florida Fun and Mayweather, they're funny. I like them. I don't really get why do people hate these guys? They take up more screen time than any other character in the movie. Okay. Is it bad screen time? Or is it good screen time? All you said is they take it up. These are probably made by kids. This wiki is probably made by kids, so I can't be too mean. King Stefan Queen. Why are there so many Sleeping Beauty characters? Who the frick are the king and queen? I'm not gonna click on these pages. Who the frick are these characters, man? What? Who cares? Lord Duke. Who the frick is Lord Duke? Who's the character from Sleeping Beauty? Why are there so many Sleeping Beauty characters? Who cares? This much, like, genuinely, have you ever heard anyone have Sleeping Beauty for anything other than Maleficent? Like at all? Like, that's the only thing people care about that movie for. Why are there 5 characters from freaking Sleeping Beauty? No one cares about these characters. Ka, this character I can talk about a bit, because I do quite like Ka. He's kind of ruined for me by, you know, a few fun scenes. He's a giant snake. I love snakes. He doesn't really do much in the movie, but I don't think that's actually a bad thing. I think that's a good thing that we just get a little Ka jump scare. I like him. He's cool. The main criticism towards him is that he was an entirely different character from the book kind of person. This is true. In the book, he was a good guy, and if you want to criticize that, that's fine. But then you must hate. Then you gotta hate like every Disney character at that point, because most Disney characters are different from the books. His ability to hypnotize the victim with his eyes sometimes are erotic to some people. We don't kink shame in this channel. That's a joke. I kink shame everyone. I mean, it's actual. Of course, I kink shame people. Yeah, it can come off that way, but it's not a fault of his character. It's a fault of the fan base. Don't judge a character based on their fan base. Don't be like your teacher. Be like, Billy yelled in class. That means everyone is staying after lunch. Don't punish the class. Punish Billy. Shoot Billy in the face. Kill his parents. Don't kill the other. I don't know where this is going. Yeah, no. Don't judge a character based on their fandom. Because every fandom has their bad eggs. Yeah, it spawned a fetish on DeviantArt. Which, yeah, that's creepy. That's disgusting. That's gross. But, like, it's not his fault. Like, are we gonna see, like, freaking Gardevoir and stuff like that on here? Like, they also have weird fan bases. Hop off my goat, Cogsworth. Bossy, jerk, and control freak to some people, including Lumiere. Yeah, because he's trying to control the freaking castle because we don't know what would happen. They're under a magic spell. If the spell goes wrong, they die. Wow. Scar. I know he was on the background, but I don't get it. Why is Scar here? Everyone loves Scar. He's like the most popular Disney villain. What? What are the reasons? Despite this Scar as an immature brat in the second half of the first film. That's the point! It's supposed to show that he's a bad ruler! This is a children's movie. I don't even understand this. Pocahontas. I'm not even gonna click on this one. I know why Pocahontas is controversial because, I mean, duh. Not very accurate to the movie. I get it. I'll give you this one. Brace Bacon character wiki. Why Zeus? Why the frick is Zeus here? And along came Zeus. He suffered some adaptational personality change. Okay, I brought this up with Ka, but like, if a Zeus is here just because he's different from his original version, shouldn't every character be on here? Shouldn't every single Hercules character be on here? Oh yeah, he's a nice guy compared to the jerkish original version. The exact opposite's true of Hades. The original's a pretty chill dude, while the movie's a villain. Shouldn't he be on this list? Vanellope. This one I get. This one because the sequel did ruin her a lot, and even in the first film, people thought she was annoying. I like her. I do think if you ignore the sequel, which I feel like we all do at this point, I think she's pretty funny. Like the point she's annoying in the first film, she was made to be annoying intentionally to get under Ralph's skin. But as the film develops, you get more into her. So, you know, I like Vanellope. I'll give her a pass. Olaf. I brought this up in my Frozen video. Olaf has a very interesting evolution where he's, you know, he starts as people didn't like him because they thought he was going to be like forced comic relief. But then he turns out he's actually really funny. But then Frozen blew up, so people needed a scapegoat, and they went to Olaf. I think he's great. I think he's a great main character. I think he's a really funny character. He's arguably one of the best like comic reliefs in Disney because he's one of the few that actually like contributes to the story, and he saves Anna in that one scene. So I think he's fine. Prince Han, interesting. because he started as like people were like, oh my god, Disney villains are back, and like, what, that was a big twist. I did not see that coming. And now every Disney film has a twist villain, and people are kind of blaming Hans for it. He didn't really start it. You could argue King Candy did, kind of in a different way. And even further back, there was like Rourke and Waternoose. But he is kind of like one of the first big ones. I think he's fine. I think he has he got a good song. The twist did get me. I was like 13, but still, I thought he was fun. I thought he was a fine villain. Don't blame him for everything we came from. Alma. Okay, people are way too harsh on Alma, because every criticism I see of her is, oh, she kind of reminds me of my parent, but my parent's worse, so I hate Alma. She's fine. She did nothing wrong. Make up your freaking fan fiction and apply it to Alma. God. Rush Redemption, yeah, okay, I can kind of see that, but I feel like it's understandable because she's not a villain. She's not evil. She's just kind of a bit, selfish, a bit jerky. Asha and King Magnifico. Do people like these characters? I know I've been getting a lot of, oh, who hates these guys? No. Do people, to be base breaking, you need a fandom to begin with. Because Wish is the biggest internet punching bag. I don't think I've seen a single person who genuinely say they like Wish. I will say, King Magnifico, he does have a bit of an ironic fandom. I have two friends who freaking adore King Magnifico. But it's mostly it's completely ironic, and most of the genuine praise I've seen from King Magnifico is what he could have been, not what he is. So I don't think he should be on here. Amia, who is this? Oh, it's the other queen. No one hates her apparently. Okay, cool, great. Okay, we're done with the movies. We just have 50 billion more things to go through. Otto's the only one on Pixar. Why the frick is Woody here? I'd argue more people dislike Buzz than Woody because of Toy Story 4. Most people like Woody. What the frick? Okay, I don't care. Why are these all in the freaking Shadow Realm compared to the rest of them? Anakin Skywalker. I really do think it's just, yeah, if we're talking just prequels, yeah, he sucks. If we're talking, Darth Vader and the Clone Wars, yeah, he's great. That's really all there is to Anakin. Rose Tico, and also I saw Snoke and Hux were also clickable. I'm gonna just throw on the one little section of, they could have been great if the prequel trilogy didn't hate itself. I think Force Awakens, great film. I will die on that hill. I think the other two films ignored the previous ones and are their standalone movies, which is not how you make a trilogy. If these characters weren't sidelined, if they were allowed to have a full arc, I think that'd be fine. I definitely want to especially defend Rose because people hate her less for story reasons, because I do feel like there's a lot of fun stuff with her. I think her relationship with Finn is pretty cute. I wish it was more, delving into instead of her getting just completely written out of the third movie. People hate her because of racist, let's be honest. Honestly, I'm not going to say that she's the best written character of all time or something, but I feel like if she was a white man, she would not have gotten this much hate. I hate Star Wars fandom. Okay, Marvel. Captain Marvel. She's seen as a Mary Sue. I mean, Mary Sue is a dead term. When was the last time you saw someone that wasn't a freaking neckbeard? I think she's fine. I liked The Marvels. I thought it was a fun film. People were just way too harsh on it. If it came out pre-Infinity War Endgame, I think people would like it quite a lot. Yeah, I think Captain Marvel's fine. American Chavez is fine. She's more of a plot device than a character. Type of base-breaking character, edgy teenager. I've seen some of these the type of characters. They're all really hyper-specific. I think every single one has either unique title, like a freaking Yakuza boss. Yeah, America's fine. She's more of a plot device than a character. They should do more with her. Most of their problems come from the movie, not from her. Kang. Okay. Taking what Marvel set up with him aside, and then they're throwing it away now to use Doom. Taking the stuff with his actor aside, I liked him in the movie. He was probably the best part of Planet Mania. Low bar, but yeah, his actor for just his role, not anything else he's done, was pretty good. I thought he was a very commanding presence. It does kind of get ruined when he gets beaten by freaking Ant-Man of all characters in his first appearance. Don't have your big multiverse destroying bad guy be defeated when he's literally the size of a particle. I talked myself into not liking him. Never mind. He's kind of bad actually. I don't know. Maybe if they actually finished his story, he could improve. But from where he is, he's kind of low. He's pretty sneaky. Oh, the TV shows. Find something I can talk about. Who the frick hates Stitch? I will kill you. I will kill you in cold blood. Who the frick hates Nani? Nani's like the most popular freaking character. Okay, I get Wander. People do find him annoying. Who the frick hates Hater and Dominator? Okay, Owl House, Lilith Clawthorn. Frick you, I'm gonna talk about this one. I don't care if she doesn't have a page. I'm talking about Lilith Clawthorn because big shock. I'm kind of like her. Okay, because I know why people don't like Lilith. It's because in the first season finale, it's revealed that she cursed Ida and gave her the owl curse. And yes, that's bad. The show knows it's bad. She tries to, recover. She saves her life by sacrificing her magic. How could you hate her after that? And the entirety of season 2 and 3 just make her such a great, lovable character. Hop off, Lilith Clawthorn. She's my kitty. I love her. I'm looking at the reasons they have Belsha listed, and they're wrong. The reason people like her aren't because, she's interesting design, cool powers. No, the reason people like her is because shipping. She's someone you can ship with, Luz, Willow, and Amity. If you for some reason didn't like their other ships, which if you don't like shipping Luz and Amity, best of luck, brother. You will be killed by the Owl House Mafia. Why are you even watching the show at that point if you don't like that ship? Yeah, I've only ever seen people like her for shipping reasons. I don't like that in an entire episode, like the second to last episode is about her. Like, who the frick cares about Bosha? Lame, cringe. Hop off my goat Lilith. Put more hate on Bosha. Okay, the only other one that has Mabel, which thank God we talk about the character everyone else has freaking talked about. I love that the world is like waking up and realize like, Mabel's actually kind of based, really. People freaking gaslit into thinking Mabel's bad because of old bad freaking videos. The freaking book of Bill acknowledges that, like, she would never do that. That's rashing out of character. She didn't know Bill had the crystal ball. She didn't know that was Bill Cipher. She didn't know what the ball was. She just thought it was like some weird snow globe thing. She didn't know that it would cause the world to end. We're done. We're done with Disney. We're Call Me a Bad Creepy Pasta, we're abandoning Disney. So the second character, now we're 25 minutes in. I don't know who that is. Adam from Hazbin Hotel. Okay, let's see. He's obnoxious and curses way too much. Oh, he curses. It's almost like that's the entire freaking thing. No, actually, I talked about this with a friend. This is a solid point. If you remove Adam, I don't think there'd be that much swearing in Hazbin Hotel, because every character swears pretty normally for a adult cartoon. I think the more problem is like it's not how much they use it, it's when they use it. People like that scene of Alistair saying like, "I'm gonna end your life," where he swears was going around last week, and that just feels awkward. This feels out of place, so that's the same. But Adam's the one character who's like the whole joke of Vizzy cannot write a character who doesn't swear in 3 times in every sentence. This is accurate, because he swears 3 times in every sentence. It's really annoying. Yeah, I agree. He was also taken out way too early. He shouldn't have been taken out by freaking, it was Nifty, I think, killed him. Yeah, no, it should have been Charlie or Vaggie. He does have a good song. But yeah, he kind of sucks. Millie, I think she's silly. I like Millie. I think Stella's stupid and lame. Most people agree. I don't know why she's on here. Most people don't like Stella. And then Stolas, I haven't seen season 2. I'll be honest. I think most of the reason people hate these characters is because of season 2. So I'm just gonna hands off that one. Adam Taros. This is another character like I thought everyone hated this motherfucker. He has flanderized appearance in volume 3 to an edgy and unsympathetic antagonist. Considered one of the biggest ways to examine potential of Blue Ruby, which is saying a lot because we're talking about. Is a variety of evil. Does he have any cool moments? Yeah, I don't really like Adam. He's whatever. Oh, it's Warner Brothers. Oh, listen, we're opening a freaking Pandora's box, aren't we? Robin Starling from the Tom and Jerry movie. She is a charming, likable character. If she's that likable, then why is she on this freaking wiki? I go to Tom and Jerry for Tom and Jerry and their shenanigans. Robin, I hate Robin. Robin's awful. Robin's the worst. Robin is so stupid and sneaky. Enough all the people I podcast with to talk about Robin. Oh, it's the freaking Penguin guy. The only thing I like this movie is Tim Curry. So, Penguin guy's cringe and stinky. Oh, she's also from Penguin. Does this have a fan base? I didn't know that. Dolores Umbridge. I'm not gonna click on this one. You already know why people hate her, and people like her because she's a well-written villain. But she's stinky. Wendy Torrance from The Shining? People hate her? She's a much bigger character from the book. Okay, the book's lame. Maybe, I don't know. Most King books are pretty lame compared to their adaptations. Not all of them, of course. I'm more thinking of it because of the gangbang scene. I don't know. I liked her in the movie. Yeah, I talked about Principal Gum earlier. Like, probably the example of a base break character in my eyes. She's very questionable. She does a lot of, like, bad stuff. But she also has a lot of good moments. And, of course, her Marceline is, like, the main thing people know about the show. I like Bubblegum a lot. Lumpy Space Princess, I think she's funny. I do get why people don't like her because she has a few weird, creepy moments. I feel like she's used very sparingly. She's not like a Minions or a Mater where they put too much emphasis on her. So I think she's fine. Okay, Mordecai, another amazing example of a base breaker because everyone I talk to, they viciously despise him or they love him with all their heart. I think he's funny, and I think just one or two bad romances can't ruin him. Yeah, Rigby gets better, but he also starts as completely awful. So why does he get a pass, but Mordecai doesn't? Mordecai's cool. Hop off Mordecai. Rigby's also here. I know I just bashed him, but he's funny, so he gets a pass. Benson confuses me. Who the frick hates Benson? I thought he was the most popular character. Besides maybe Skips, who's not on here, so that makes sense. Yeah, no, Benson's funny, and he's kind of got that like screw effect of he kind of relates to him as the show goes on, life goes on. So hop off Benson. Pops. Do people hate Pops? I thought people love Pops. His death was horrifically tragic. Holy frick. Brian Griffin wants it to be rewritten. Holy frick, Brian Griffin, I'll do it for you, buddy. Oh, people don't like him because he's Mr. Mallott's favorite. Oh, it's almost like he's his adopted son! Okay, we're out of regular show. Gumball, only character listed is Rob, who's the best character in the freaking show. He's funny. He's got a great design and backstory. Adds to the freaking lore of the show. He gives the show lore. He's extremely cruel to heinous action. Every character in this freaking show is cruel. It's a freaking South Park for kids. Hop off my goat. He's cruel. He's the villain. He's evil. That's what it's supposed to be. He takes it out on Gumball because Gumball would have disfigured him. Is that the? Oh, thank God, no one listed for Steven Universe. I don't need to go on my bajillion rant on why Steven Universe is good actually. Rick and Morty. I haven't seen the most recent 2 seasons. I think Rick's fine. I think he's kind of annoying at points. I'm not going to dive into Rick because I don't want to talk about Rick and Morty. Simon from Infinity Train is a great villain. Hop off my goat. I feel like Sympathy works for him fine. Like we see his backstory in pretty deep detail. Okay, again, we don't see what happens to him on the train, but we do see him as like a very young kid on the train, getting abandoned by the cat. Like, yeah, that fucked me up too. I love Simon. Hop off my goat. Tweety. I've met people recently who viciously despise Tweety. Has merchandise. That applies to like every single fictional character in existence. Oh, it's just, they're cute. There's toys of them, I guess. This is why Tweety sucks. Has been confused for a female, much to the frustration of people. How do I respond to that? Tweety's funny. That's it. That's all I have to say. Tweety's funny. I'm watching a lot of old Looney Tunes stuff. Tweety's like a major focus in like the 90s and 2000s. Hop off Tweety. Eustace is funny. Oh, but he's evil, but he does bad things. That's why he's funny. People are like, oh, shows are too nice nowadays. Where's the edginess? By the way, I hate Eustace. Hop off my goat. I love Eustace. Okay, now time for the 4th character. All for One. I admittedly haven't kept up with My Hero Academia, so from what I've seen, I like him, but he is mostly kind of like in the background. He's not really doing much. Whereas Deku? Deku's like a very split character. Where the frick is Deku? Bakugo. Bakugo really shows to me that people do not want to accept character development. Oh yeah, he told Deku to kill himself in like the very first chapter. Yeah, awful. Not defending that. Are you just ignore everything else that happened with him? I don't get it. He improves a lot throughout the series. Can we not have characters improve? And also, a lot of people hate the ship between him and Deku because of that one scene. Cool. Why are you guys fine with Uraraka and Toga? Why can one character say like very early on after a lot of character moments, hey, kill yourself, and it's fine, but another one can legally try to kill someone and all their friends but it's fine. If you hate one, you hate the other, guys. I don't get it. Obviously, Toga has improved as well, which is why I don't mind the ship. But, like, so has Deku. Endeavor, I think he improves a lot. I think he also improves. A problem with My Hero Academia for this is that most people, kind of like myself, kind of fell off the series, so they'll think of them as their more like one-note form. Just wants to be the best hero of all time. Doesn't matter who he has to step on. Oh, people send death threats to the creator? No! No! Why do people hate Uraraka? She's just a silly. I love her. She's annoying. No, she's not. Okay, she does kind of lack development. I wish we got more focus on her. I'll never forgive like the first season for like hyping up like Deku, Ida, and Uraraka are gonna be like the trio. These are the main trio, and then it just becomes Deku. And you could argue that Shoto and Bakugo kind of replace them. But I like her. She's cool. Hop off my goat. Okay, it's been a really long time since I've seen My Hero because I kind of fell off the series. Who the frick is this character? I don't remember this guy at all. Dabi. Okay, this is definitely one where I probably can't say much because I fell off the series. And I know he becomes like the main villain. He's fine for what I saw, but again, I probably shouldn't talk about him. Hop off! Hop off, idiot. She's cute. I like her. She has a cute relationship with Killua. Kind of dislikable since she only appeared in one arc to save God. What? No! No, she doesn't! Her main thing is that she loves Killua and that they're my siblings. Oh my god. So they bring up that she's trans. The Zoldyck family uses pronoun him to refer to Alaka, while Killua uses she. This leads trans. No, it's the family's transphobic, and Killua's a human being. It's just her gender. Okay, we're at freaking Sonic. We're at 40 minutes in. We're still in the A's. This was a bad idea for a video. Amy, I like her. She's all over the place character-wise. I think they are kind of scaling back on her being super clingy to Sonic, so I think that's fine. Sonic Prime, Sonic, isn't that? Are they like part of the same canon as the main? Unlikable? No, he's like one of the nicest characters, like nicest versions of Sonic. He's always talking about how great his friends are. He might be the most valiant version. I'm gonna briefly jump into Netflix. It's been so long since I've seen Stranger Things. I forgot most people. I know Vecna, but that's pretty much the only one I recognize top of my head. 13 Reasons Why sucks balls. Bad, awful, sticky. Listen to me, Hector. Look at me, Hector. I thought Hector was fun. He kind of got killed too quickly, but he's quirky. I like him. Catra, hop off my goat. Hop off my goat. Hop off my goat. People will forgive certain characters for doing awful things. They won't forgive other characters for doing similar things. Again, I think Vegeta is a really good example of. I am so glad Dragon Ball didn't come out like in modern times because people would despise Vegeta. Her relationship is abusive. They weren't really in a relationship until the final episode where she's reformed. Again, I brought this up before. I really think people think She-Ra, the plot of She-Ra is Catra does the big reset thing, which doesn't actually kill anyone. Everyone's still fine. Everyone gets back their memories and everything. So she does a big reset, and then immediately it goes to epic makeout session. No, there's an entire story arc with Catra. Claudia from Dragon Prince, I agree with, because I loved her in the first couple seasons where she's a freaking dork, but then the other seasons just make her an actual villain. That's lame. The newest season, actually pretty good. It does kind of make her more into a dork, and she's no longer the main villain. I'm still a little questionable on her. I still say I like her. Who hates Frida from Hilda? What? No. Bad. Spray bottle. Professional being perfect. That gets dropped in season 1. Reggie from 12 Forever. I think the show is fine. I think everything about the show is good. Just ignore the creator. She can be immature and gross and selfish. Yeah, that's the entire point. She's supposed to learn to not be that. Back to Sonic, I guess. I'm so tired. I didn't realize I thought this would be a quick video. Big of a Cat. I think he's funny. I don't like that people are making him into a joke. I think there's a lot you can do with Big of the Cat, and a lot of stuff like some of the comics make him more into really bring out the goodness in him. Deadly Six is lame. The End is a cool idea for a villain, but I don't like how generic the design is. Infinite is lame. Marie is annoying. Memphis, Tennessee is actually a pretty great villain in Sonic 06. Orbot is funny. Shadow the Hedgehog is my goat. Hop Off. Vulcan is funny. Chris Thorndike gets way too much hate. I discussed as my Sonic X. And Sally is the character, alright. Sonic.exe is bad. He's not written well. Kratos an awful person. He exists! I'll give him that. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's a character. The Great Fairies are stinky and weird and gross, and I don't like them. They're clingy and weird and dumb, and don't like them. King Rome is cool. He's a silly little guy. Look at how chadly this man stands. Let me dim the eye and say this man is not an absolute Chad goat man. Tingle is funny. And I like that they leaned into him being like evil and stuff in Wind Waker. Hop Off the goat. Yana, I feel so bad for Yana. The only reason people dislike her is because of the ship with her, and she gets in between the ship between Link and Sidon. And if you ship that, that's fine. I think the ship's pretty cool. There's been some good fan art of it. But Yana doesn't do anything. It's not an official ship, so you don't gotta get mad at Yana. She's a green fish person, so I like her. I think she's nice. And like, if you're gonna hate a character for getting in between a ship with Link, do you hate Zelda? Doofus? Asuka. I agree. I didn't like Asuka at first, but then I saw her entire story arc. I was like, oh my holy frick. Based? Yeah, she started off as a bully to Shinji. But then we saw her backstory and I thought, oh frick, she's actually pretty based. Okay, this one. Asuka is the victim of shipping wars. She has some distractors who forced Shinji to be with Rei. Waifu war. Again, it is really funny. Like, one of the oldest waifu debates of all time were between two children. Oh, it was a freaking omen, wasn't it? I think Shinji should go with the one guy who actually likes him instead of the two women who bully him. Oh my god, we're finally out of the A's. We're out of the A's. We're 50 minutes in. We're out of the A's. Okay. Instead of going over every single character that I recognize, I'm just gonna click on them if I see it. I think that's interesting. Black Star from Soul Eater. Annoying. He's annoying. I like Soul Eater because it has Krona, who's literally me for real. But he's annoying. I don't like him. Brian Griffin, Family Guy. Let's have a good character. No, I don't know. I think he falls in the same, like, Peter, Glenn, Stan, they're all listed here too. They all fall in the same thing of, they can be funny, but sometimes they're not because it's Family Guy and it's really inconsistent. Hank Hill, Hop Off My Goat. Bro is not evil, he's just autistic. I love Hank Hill. We love Hank Hill in this household. I saw Roxanne and Old Sean Minion. This and Twitter are the one times you're allowed to deaden people. Everything else will kill you. His name is Minion. Frick you. Okay, it's literally just, they love him in the original, him in the sequel. Do people even dislike him in the sequel? I thought he was seen as okay. Same with Roxanne. One character I thought people hated was Megamind. Because he was the one who actually like changed. The other two are more or less the same. The Chameleon! I thought she has like the potential to be a really cool villain. But then they kind of ruined her. And she's lame. And she doesn't do anything interesting. The One Seller. Tumblr is keeping this man alive so hard. I don't like him in the movie. Because it worked better if you don't see his face. Because you know that anyone could be him. But then they show his face and he's a twink. And I hate twinks. The Minions are funny, and I'll die on that hill. Frick you. Drew is like ironically funny. I think a lot of my friends like the meme on Drew a lot. He's not good, but he's funny. Cat in the Hat he has some jokes. He has some good. Again, he's good in an ironic way. The frick you mean Universal owns Danganronpa? We could have a strict Danganronpa crossover? Chelsea, the entire film is bad, lame. I don't remember anything about her besides that people shipped her with Ruby. Before I find out that, you know, that's illegal because she's an adult and Ruby's a kid. Okay, the one that really interested me was the movie version of Peach. I love this freaking cross-armed pose. She's right for being Mary Sue and having a personality doesn't fit. How is she Mary Sue? Because she can do a course she designed? No, Peach is fine. I like her. I like her a lot. Conversely, her original counterpart is trying to hate her for the opposite reason as the movie. If you're gonna criticize Peach for being like, oh, she doesn't do anything, she's more active, and you get exactly that, then why did you ask for it? Quickly talk about these guys. Tiki Tonk sucks. I hate his boss fight. His boss fight is freaking cringe. No one likes Beldum because she's transphobic. Frick her. And then Daisy. I talk about this a lot. Daisy, great character. If you look at the fan interpretation, she is nothing compared in official games. Rosalina is my Kinney. I love Rosalina. Hop off my goat. I didn't even know people didn't like her. I thought she was really popular. Why do people not like her? Overexposure in games since her debut. Constant change in voice actor. What? Hasn't she had like a consistent voice actress for like a decade? I don't think her voice is that different in between the three. What is wrong with you? Yeah, she has a great backstory. She's my guardian angel, as I described in the 1K special. Hop off. And also, overexposure. Yeah, she was in a few games, but now she's nowhere near as prevalent. Doofus, Pauline's getting a similar treatment. Daisy's back in the mainstream now. Why do you not like her? Hop off my kitty. Yeah, she was in Smash 4 over Daisy. I've got great news for you. Daisy's in Smash now. Chris McLean. He's funny. I like him. Yeah, he's mean-spirited, but that's what makes him funny. Corny starts fine, gets ruined. Jeff is funny. I thought people loved Gwen. Is she like the most popular character? Why the fuck is she here? Owen kind of gets annoying and overexposed, but he's fine, I guess. Sierra is the character. I don't really care about most of the other versions because I'm nostalgia blind. Aaron Diego, I like him. Yeah, he becomes more of a villain as time, but that makes him interesting and cool. Ellie the Elephant, isn't that the freaking Donkey Kong character? It's a Donkey Kong character. Why? She replaced for Rambi. Yeah, every character got replaced. Freaking Diddy Kong replaced Donkey Kong in the second game, and then DXC replaced Diddy. Everyone hate them too? Well, why is she not listed on here? Oh, Pokemon. Pokemon's got to have a lot of interesting ones, doesn't it? Oh, it doesn't even have a freaking page. What? I haven't seen this anime. I haven't seen this version of the anime yet. Greg Heffley. Okay, I need to check out Greg Heffley. Yeah, he's a scumbag, he's egotistical, but he's funny. That's what makes him funny. I love Greg Heffley because he's the worst freaking person imaginable. We should all strive to not be Greg Heffley. That's what makes him great. And the first Nickelodeon character is the freaking incidentals. Yeah, they're jerks. They're kind of hard to lump into one character because they are just, you know, a group of different characters. They have their funny moments, they have their awful moments. It all really depends. SpongeBob, Patrick, Mr. Krabs, they all have their bad moments, but they all have their great moments. That's just kind of, again, the thing of SpongeBob. Except, well, I don't really care about Family Guy. SpongeBob was my childhood, so pop off. Oh, Mr. Krabs, he got so bad. He's all he is greedy and evil. Yeah, he definitely didn't like poach a bunch of jellyfish in one of his first episodes. I thought Squidward, everyone loves Squidward. He, Karen, and Plankton are the only character I never see anyone hate, so I don't know why he's on here. Bubble Bass, he starts off fun, but I don't like how they overuse him. He's in way too many freaking episodes. Transformers film series, Starscream. I just watched all these movies for a Transformers video. Starscream's lame in the live action movies because he looks like every single character. He doesn't do anything special. Dill Pickles is just a baby, so I ought to pun him, but he's fine. Sam, if you ignore the finale, which the new book did, she's fine. She's a little annoying, but she's fine. Ozai, yeah, he's abusive, but he's also the main villain. I think he does what he does well. Vatu, he looks cool. That's all I have to say. Kuvira, I thought everyone liked Kuvira. I thought she was like the most popular of the villains. I don't like that they redeemed her because it was a little unfair to redeem her, but not the other ones. But I do like her. Olive oil. Who the frick hates olive oil? What are you smoking? She's sometimes unfaithful to Popeye. Remember that one short where olive oil gains a lot of weight, and Popeye immediately dumps her, and then Bluto comes in and is like, oh, holy frick. I love fat woman. Shout out my boy Bluto for being a real man, and shout out to Olive Oil for being silly. Shout out to Popeye because I love him, and he probably punched me in the face so I didn't shout him out. Makima. Makima's a big one. Makima's probably like after Prince Belgon was like the Brian Griffin. No, you don't want to be near Makima. You don't want to be one of her dogs. After like Bubblegum, she might be like the most split character of all time because some people love her. She's a really complex villain, and I think she's hot. Well, others hate her because that's the interesting thing. I only watched the anime, so I don't know I know every bad thing she's done. I don't know the context for it because the anime currently ends with the big reveal that she's evil, but everyone went in the series knowing that she was evil. So I'll be fair to her, and I'll say I like her for what I know of her. I'm very well versed in her. I just don't know that context of everything. Misty is Togetic. Why? 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 Nier, I think, is fine. He is kind of a replacement for L, but he's fine as a replacement. He's okay. He does the job well. He's a silly little Scrimble Bimble. Serena. Some people love Serena from Pokemon. Mostly to ship her with Ash. Fan appealing love interest. Okay, I guess that's why people saw through. I don't know, but I thought she was fine. I thought like that season was one of the better Pokemon seasons. The Rabbids, nostalgia just helped the Rabbids out a lot. It helps that they're no longer overexposed because like early 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s, they were everywhere. But now they're a lot more calm. The Mario Rabbit games are a lot of fun, so I like the Rabbids. They're cool. Ridley, hop off my goat, Ridley. Why do people hate my boy? Be overexposed. Yeah, because he's the based Chad gamer man. Ridley's cool, and I like him. He doesn't need to be deep. He just needs to be freaking raw. And he is raw. Scarlet Witch. Wait, didn't we go over all the MCU characters? She wasn't on there, was she? Scarlet Witch is interesting because like everyone loved her for like the first pre-WandaVision, and after WandaVision, I have not seen a single positive thing about her. There's a lot of characters who weren't on here originally. Cassie Lang is whatever. U.S. Agent kind of fumbled his redemption, but I like most of him. Flippy Toad is cool and funny, and y'all just hate him because of outdated memes. He did nothing wrong. He did nothing. All he did was support his friends, and y'all hated him. Slenderman. It's Slenderman! Kill yourself! Slenderman started off cool and scary, but I do think this is the one time where overexposure can be used against him because he's no longer scary. No one thinks he's scary anymore. And, you know, other reasons why, but yeah, stinky, bad. Shinji, Crank Soldier Boy, I'm cranking long roll. Yes, there's definitely bad parts about him, but I feel like the entire thing with the show is that you're supposed to kind of realize that there's bad to people, but there's also good to people, and he is a people who is the bad and the good. The Kinker sisters weren't listed, but they're annoying. I don't like them. They literally freaking sexually assault the Eds in every episode. Bad. Batman Who Laughs is really interesting because he's a character that went from like hyped up as one of the greatest new villains of all time to people I have not heard a single person like this guy anymore. Because he got massively overexposed. He's a little edgy. He was cool as a one-off. He's a one-off character that never should appear again. But now he's like the god of the universe or something. Bad. I'm looking at the Powerpuff Girls. They've been here for like the entire time. Why the frick are they listed? Who hates the Powerpuff Girls? Louis did nice, like, yeah, hate the Powerpuff Girls. Want to boil them in lava? No. Everyone loves the Powerpuff Girls. I've not met a single person who doesn't. They make necessarily cruel and violent. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. That makes it fun that these cute characters are brutally murdering a monkey. Wait, what the frick do you mean? Epic Rap Battles of History Walt Disney is on here. Why? What? This is the final one. I'm ending it here because nothing gets funnier than Epic Rap Battles of History Walt Disney. And the thing is, I agree. I don't like him. I get the joke. The joke is he's supposed to be the company. He's supposed to be Disney. He's supposed to be Disney, the company, being, you know, greedy and evil. It's not original. It's not funny. It's been done to death. Walt Disney as a person has so much to say about him, both good and bad. That would be amazing for a rap battle, but you just make it into the company, which is not clever. It's not funny. Bad. Bring him back. Put him against freaking, I don't know, Miyamoto or Miyazaki or the Steven Hillenburg even. It's just someone. Put him against someone. You can have like the good and the bad versions of Disney and not just, haha, Disney's greedy. You ever hear that? Yes. Overused joke. Is there any other funny things I can see before I end this off? Scout. Okay, this is why Scout from Death Battle only. Do people care about it? People only hate him because of the funny walk. And I thought the everything about that battle sucked. It's not Scout's fault. It's just the battle sucked because it was very clearly biased and made to like hype up Overwatch when it was popular. I don't like using Death Battle and bias because they're never biased, but I just did kind of feel like they made this just to hype up Overwatch because it was the next big thing. And you know, the freaking feat of, oh, yeah, we don't see where it hit him, so we don't see where the bombs hit him, so it doesn't count. Bad. bad. My voice is killing me. I need water. I desperately need water. But I'm done. I'm ending it there. That's every character ever created that people hate. Yes, no other ones. No other ones. I solved it. I know better. I'm smarter than you are, Jimmy. I am God himself, rising from the ashes like a regal eagle. And I'm like, hey, idiot, I actually kind of like the fairies from Sleeping Beauty. And you're like, ah, silly Billy me. Ho, doggy. I didn't recognize that. And then I kill you.